we hosted His Royal Highness, the Earl of Wessex, and also the chairman of the trustees of the Duke of Edinburgh's Award Foundation. We also hosted students from 8 different universities who are participating in the Duke of Edinburgh's Award Program. The Duke of Edinburgh Awards Program is also called the Presidential Award Scheme in Kenya. The students were also accompanied by Vice Chancellors, and we were able to also have special discussions, a special session involving the Vice Chancellors and His Royal Highness. His Royal Highness also visited the students and listened to their discussions on topical issues. There were 4 groups, each addressing one of the 4 topical issues. There was a group on entrepreneurship, there was a group on climate change and environmental conservation, there was a group on ICT and innovation, and the 4th group was on personal branding. The whole idea of today's function was first to give the students an opportunity to meet His Royal Highness, and also for His Royal Highness to engage with them so that he could see firsthand how the program is impacting on the young people in universities. The other part is that he wanted to know how the universities, by talking to the Vice Chancellors, can leverage the Duke of Edinburgh's Award Program to achieve their objectives. As universities, we are all joined together with the Duke of Edinburgh's Award Program in trying to empower our young people to be able to be self-sufficient when they leave the university, to employ themselves, and to also become agents of transforming the society by also being very well aware of the skills they need to have, the abilities they need to develop, and also the needs of the society. So today's discussion was basically about that. During the session with the students, His Royal Highness was able to advise them on a number of issues. I could mention 1 or 2. There is the need for the students to use the new ICT tools in a sensible way, so that they don't, the technology does not make them move away from what they should actually be doing. So they need to use that technology wisely. At the same time, he advised them on the immense opportunities that are there with the ICT technology, and also how his own program, the Duke of Edinburgh's program, has integrated ICT as a way of making reporting on the students' activities when they are in the President Award Scheme easier. He also shared with them the issue of climate change and conservation, and the kind of things that they should be working on, and also how they can engage the wider society. There was also the issue of personal branding, and the personal branding is very important because in this day and age, students are expected to be job ready immediately they leave university. So there has to be quite a lot of that. The Duke of Edinburgh Award Program is interested in the non-formal education, because these are not things that are covered in the mainstream education. So he's interested in the non-formal education and non-formal learning of the students. And together with the Vice Chancellors, we explored on how we can leverage the program to, on one hand, increase the number of students who are participating in the program, and on the other hand, to use that as a good example to bring about change of the kind of things that we want to see happen to our youth. Visit is particularly important because it's brought an international perspective to the Edinburgh's award program. More importantly, there is now the emphasis of involvement of university students. Generally, and in most parts of the world, this program attracts people, young people in secondary schools from age 14 maybe to age 18. But it's not, the emphasis has not been that big or that much when it comes to involvement of university students. But what we are seeing is a shift where university students are actually interested in this program. And for that reason, it's very important for us as Vice Chancellors, as the leaders of the university, to figure out how we can support them so that they can also benefit from the program, and how we can also create the systems and start mainstreaming the program, even if possible at some stage, in the leadership programs that we have, in the student admission, in award of scholarships, and so